that credit up for the new year, do a new you, and get a new credit score. Come on, somebody. I've got James Hunt in the studio with me this afternoon, who is the credit guru to the stars. Welcome to Inspiration 1390.
Thank you. Thank you. I am happy to be here.
So tell us a little bit about what it is that you do. I know it's all about getting that credit cleaned up, right?
Yes, so it is addressing all of the negative credit issues that my clients may have. My clients are not just celebrities, but I do handle quite a bit of celebrity clients. But addressing the negative credit issues that they may have in their credit reports, and then educating them also with how to actually maintain their good credit once the good credit has been established. And how to keep it. So most of them are trying to buy a home or trying to buy a car or start a business. And so I work with them, and I have a team of people who work with me, and we make all of that stuff happen for them once the credit has been cleaned.
So what's the first step that you should take if there's someone who is listening now and credit is a little jacked up and they are looking to purchase a home, a vehicle, or they're just looking to clean up their credit? What's the first thing that they need to do? Like, say, for instance, if they have a lot of old things on their credit report, what's the first step that they need to take?
Well, the first step is always to get and secure a copy of your all three credit reports and even your scores. So there are many of websites that will give you all three of your credit reports and all three of your credit scores for only $1. And I think it is absolutely essential to actually know and to be informed in what is in your credit report. And once you know what your issues are, my advice is, if there's some things that you can handle yourself, the average consumer can handle certain disputes themselves. But if there are things that are complicated in that credit report, my advice is always call a professional.
Okay, so now I heard that there was something new that was going to be coming out in the new year with the FICO score, something about that it was going to be better for those that maybe have like in the 600s. I'm not really sure how that works, but I did read somewhere that there was this new system that was coming out soon.
Yes, so there is the system that we operate now is called the FICO 08 system. But the new system is supposed to have is going to lower the ranges. So good credit is now between 659 and a 749. And so they're lowering the score of what you have to have in order to have good credit, or what you had to have in order to get excellent credit.
Oh, okay. So that's how that's working.
Yes.
So say, for instance, if someone is looking to purchase a home and their credit is not up to par, what would be the steps that they would need to take?
So I would suggest that first you address the issues that are in your credit report before you allow a real estate agent or a mortgage lender to actually see that credit report. The only thing that they should know about you is that you pay your bills and you pay your bills on time. And never let them see your issues, your negative issues. And so address them first before you allow them to actually see it. But there are all kinds of programs that are available, even for people who have what's called fair credit. They're still able to get homes and to get in the home. It may not be the best interest rate, but they have all kinds of programs to address it. My advice is always address the negative issues so that you can get into that house.
So the first thing that you would need to do is to clean up the things on your credit report. Get your credit report first, and then try to clean those things up. Now, a lot of people don't know how to get their credit report cleaned up.
Yeah, and that's why they call me. So, and I think that it's okay not to know, but in this we live in an age where literally just about anything you wanted to know is available at your fingertips. So you can Google the information, and if you're pretty savvy, you can find out how to get it. But if you don't call a professional, and you would be surprised that just about anything negative can be successfully disputed and removed out of your credit report. And that's why it's absolutely essential to have a professional to address it.
Yeah, because I remember someone had told me that they had something on their credit report from them being in school,
Mm-hmm.
which was many, many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it was still on their report, and they didn't know how to go about getting it off. And then
Mm-hmm.
found out that a lot of things that are on your credit report is really, like you just said, is really not that hard to get off.
Yeah, so even if there are things that could have exceeded the statutory limits regarding time that it can be reported in the credit report, and the credit reporting agencies there is a human factor to the credit reporting agencies. So things don't just simply automatically fall off. Someone has to delete those accounts on those dates where they expire. So if that negative account has been sitting in that credit report without activity for 7 years, someone has to go in and delete it. And so if it's still sitting there, you need to know how to actually address that issue with the credit reporting agencies and to get them to actually remove it off of the credit reports.
All right, is there